Hey Libra, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. We're going to do your reading for the first half of February, 1st to the 15th. These are general readings, so please keep that in mind. If you are interested in a personal reading, I do offer them via Zoom. You can contact me below in the description box, bluemountainstarot@gmail.com. My name is Alex. For anybody who might be new to the channel, thank you again everybody for your likes, your shares, your comments, your contributions to the channel. I appreciate that. Let's see what messages are coming through for the sign of Libra. All right. Six of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, we got a lot of sixes here. Okay. A lot of success here, giving you the ability to share. There is something tied to the past. It could be something maybe like an investment or something that you had attached to the past. I want to clarify the Six of Cups. Definitely just overall though, I get a sense of joy from the successes that you're enjoying them. You're sort of embracing these successes here, Libra. There's a lot of generosity from this. There's a lot of maybe paying it forward. Let me clarify the Six of Cups, because sometimes this is representative of the past, but I feel like there's also a lot of, joyful energy with those cups. Two of Swords. I feel like you're glad you made a decision looking back now. There's something in life here, Libra, that when you look back, when you maybe reminisce, when you reflect on something, you're saying, thank God I did that. Thank God I made that decision. There's something here that you made a decision upon that maybe at the time you were unsure, and maybe you were, didn't know what the future looked like in that decision. But I feel like this is something that works out in your favor. This is something that you gained a lot of recognition, success, victory. You feel good about this choice or decision that you made. It's sort of like, I also see the Six of Pentacles like it paid off. It's now rewarding you for the choice, whatever you did in the past. Something that you chose, that you decided upon, is rewarding you into the future. Okay, what else for Libra, please? Death card, Hangman. Wow, you're getting a lot of threes. Like you got three major arcanas here. All right. Another area here, and this could be part of this decision from the past, this ending, there's an ending that's brought you to like a much higher place in your life, Libra. I feel like whatever the transformation you're going through from this ending, you've learned a lot. There's a lot of like wisdom and growth, transformation from the Death and the High Priestess. It's allowed you to rise above and get out of a situation or a stuck energy that you were in. So something here seems to have finally come to its full like realization or potential. It's like you made it to the top from being in a place where you were stuck and maybe waiting to make a decision on when the ending of something was the right timing for you, in order for it to sort of move you into that next level. I'm going to get a little bit of clarity for this. I just want to see You had to really think about this on a very intellectual, knowledge or logical level. It was almost like you were in a situation that I feel you strategically had to time. So you had to wait. You had to step back and wait before you, and during that time it may have felt like you weren't able to do anything. Your hands were tied, you were feeling stuck. But something eventually changed, which brought you out of that energy and into something even greater. There's a lot of growth in this, especially like I think listening to you were kind of guided by your intuition, your higher consciousness from this high priestess. You had like a knowing about something that was going to be transformative on your life. And so you definitely maybe persevered or sacrificed a little bit in the interim during this situation or process, but you knew that time would pull you out of that sacrifice into something much greater. Big change, big transformation, an ending that is sort of finished now. Give me a little bit of clarity. Is there any clarity on these three majors? I just want to understand what these are representing. Ace of Swords. Yeah. You knew that this decision was very, very sharp thinking. You got a lot of clarity on this. I feel like this was coming from a higher, it was like a sense of a download or just a knowing. It's a sense of knowing. You just had this inner knowing about something here, Libra, that you were going to be set free into a new beginning of, and it's here. So the clarifier of this is a new beginning with much clarity, excellent decision making with that Two of Swords. Ace of Swords shows the truth in the end with that High Priestess. Your intuition, your foresight, it was your thinking about the future or foresight on something that required you to kind of sit still, maybe persevere, sacrifice, step away from a situation that you would have liked to have gotten more involved, but you couldn't. And now you have this sense of clarity and truth. Good decision, whatever this is. You have a lot of success. It's paying forward, Libra, in your life. It's rewarding you with a lot of great change, abundance, growth. I feel like you also learned a lot. You got a lot of experience or knowledge from that energy with the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. And with that Hangman, it's like you knew that if you just sat still in a situation or held out for a bit, it was going to pay itself off. And it did. I don't know why, but I'm getting like it's part of that process could have been a little gruesome. I see a little bit of the gruesome energy from the Skull of the Death card. There could, maybe, you know, it felt like had that, don't know if I can make it, I don't know if I can get through this. It was gruesome. There could have been a bit of a strong level of perseverance, and it was grueling. It pays off. Ten of Swords. There's that gruesome energy, feeling like it almost took you out. Like you were completely defeated by something. But you knew in those Ten of Swords, it's like there's an ace there. You knew that there was a truth to this. You knew that there was... It's almost like, you know when somebody fasts, like when you're fasting for, let's say, 3 days, I don't know, however long you want to or feel you need to. But it's kind of like, oh man, this is brutal, but it's going to pay off and I already know the outcome. Yeah, there's a sense of clarity that you get from the fast. I'm just giving that as an example, but it feels like you're not going to make it. But the payoff in the end is really worthwhile. The Death, Ten of Swords, okay? End of a cycle that's finished, but it creates new birth, new regeneration of something. Tell us what else we've got going on for the sign of Libra. Let's see what else do they need to know today. Seven of Pentacles. The Hermit. Okay, why the Hermit? You got a lot of majors, guys. A lot of significant energy taking place with you at this time. Why the Hermit? Four of Swords. Okay, so there's definitely a need to take a bit of a step back and a break here. There is a sense of exhaustion taking place, and maybe that's part of the Ten of Swords from a lot of heavy lifting in life, a lot of work that you've been putting on to something. There is a need here to retreat, step away. I feel like, again, this is interesting because this situation showed me the results that you see now from the past. This Seven of Pentacles, and maybe it's reiterating that message, but this is like things take time before you see the results of something, before something comes to fruition. You've got to put in a lot of energy, a lot of work. Some of you may be starting to rethink where you want to put your energy, possibly around the work environment or like what you put your energy into. I feel like Pentacles is also like, you know, the money, the stability that you're creating by putting in the effort in something. But some of you are having to take a bit of a rest or a step back and retreat into some reflecting time for yourself with this Hermit energy. I feel like this is where you gain a lot of the wisdom, the insight into... I'm going to clarify the Seven of Pentacles because that's definitely taking some time out, resting. Maybe, you know, you've been experiencing the exhaustion of the Four of Swords, but it's almost like you started putting yourself into something and then you're like, I don't want to keep doing this work. I'm not seeing results, so I'm going to leave it alone. It's like you're tending to a garden and then eventually you're like, I'm just going to leave the garden alone and see what happens in the end. I don't really want to deal with it anymore. There's a thing here about you've put in enough effort into something that you then, it's almost like whether you have a choice or not, partly it's due to choice, partly it's due to like, I'm just going to let that be because what's meant to be will be for me. The outcome of something, but I'm not putting any more energy into this person, place, or thing, or whatever this is. You're redirecting your energy back to yourself here. And I feel like by doing this, it's sort of like a little bit of a surrendered energy, where you're just saying, you know what? I did my part. I did what I could. I put in a bunch of energy and effort, but I think it's time to just let it go and let it be what it is. Let it grow on its own. Let it transpire. Let this situation take its own life form. I'm going to clarify that. You have like, you need to reflect on what your path looks like forward, what you're headed into, what you want to be doing. Because this current situation is exhausting. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. It's revolving around your job, your work, how you make money, how much time and effort are you putting into something. This is also possibly long or late hours. Some of you may be, if you're doing some kind of studies or course, you may be taking a step back and saying, I need to put that on pause maybe. I think you can always pick up where it's like you're picking up where you last left off, whenever that time frame is, Libra, you're picking up where you last left off. You're putting your focus onto something else. But in the meantime, or before that even takes place, you have to take some time out to reflect. And a lot of you, it's what you're doing for your work. All right. I'm going to close the reading off here. I want to see what message is the close. What is the? Give us a closing message for Libra, please. New beginnings, the Fool card. You have that Death card as well. Death and rebirth. So there is something here, Libra, that the time that you're taking out to reflect, like I said, with the Virgo energy of the Hermit, which is also a very hardworking sign, Virgo energy. You're looking at your path. You're looking at what is in front of you. Where are you headed? What are you doing? Where do you want to put all of your energy, your money, your investment, your time, your work? Okay, and some of you may just say, okay, I'm going to put everything on pause, or I'm going to let it take its own course. If something's meant to be for me, it'll continue to follow through. There's a bit of a, having a leap of faith in life, having faith in the outcome with that card. Some of you, I feel like the Fool card is like starting over, but in a very fresh way. More minimalism, more simple, because you have a lot of work and energy put into something here that's created the exhaustion here with the Four of Swords, 7 and 8 of Pentacles. That doesn't show me that you will eventually see results, that's for sure. But sometimes those results are also affecting you personally. The result that you are seeing could be some negative results. So yeah, you're going to be working hard at getting productive or eventually you'll see the other side of that. But what are the results in the interim? What are the results on the immediate level in your life with you, maybe on a physical level, emotional level, mental level? You're seeing other types of results that are not so appealing for you, I think. So you're starting to rethink this, step away and say, you know what? It's like either that dies or I die kind of thing, So I got to take care of myself right now. If that survives, great. Then it was meant to without my assistance, without my help. It's this kind of thing. All right. Let me see what the wisdom of the Tao is going to mention here. Be careful. Okay. Beware of unnaturally kind gestures, sweet intents, and flattering words. Your scenario may not be as transparent as you think. Avoid unpleasant energies if possible, especially those who are seemingly threatened or bothered by you. So, Libra, there could be something else in your life that's going on with that message. I'll leave that up to you guys, but there could be, maybe that's something that you are stepping away from. Something that is kind of bothering you or feeling a little bit cautious energy where you need to sort of back off. But anyways, I want to wish you guys a great day, Libra. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Thanks again for your likes and shares and comments. I appreciate that. Have a great day. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.